Hi, welcome to today. My name is Lynn Hoerauf. I'm an award-winning author of the romantic comedy book Miss Snickers, and I also speak to groups of people in the area of relational effectiveness, personality styles, and I have some fun keynotes. And if you'd like to learn more, you can check it out at lynnspeaks.com. I'd like to thank the Strategic Advisor Board for sponsoring this video today, and let's get into it. So we're talking about the DISC and the personality styles associated with the DISC, or what they're about. And the I in the DISC stands for influence. So I have this little character up here. I called him Inspiration. And here listed are his strengths. I mean, these are great things about a person: to be so enthusiastic, optimistic, motivational, help us to see the good things in life, and be this creative visionary. This person can also have, well, like us, like all of us, right? Weaknesses. Or these strengths can be overused, as John Geiser says, and if they're overused, then they become weaknesses. So this person who's very verbal and communicative, they use words well, they can express themselves written and verbally. This person can become too talkative, too expressive, we're to a point where it's uncomfortable for people around them. Maybe there's too much energy and they need to be aware of that and kind of take a step back a little bit. This happiness for some can seem like phoniness. So they can become excitable, talk too much, take up too much of the center of attention. And like with all of these personality styles, and as we grow up and mature, we find that there are things we need to do differently in order to, present ourselves better in the world, to get along better in the world. Well, for a high I, some of these are centered as well around their organizational skills. If a high I doesn't have another quadrant that's very high with them, it's harder for them because they lack an organizational side. But if they, like I said earlier, that a lot of times there's two personality styles that work together well, and another side can give them that organizational or keep them on track more. But if they don't, it makes it really harder for them to get things done, to do better in school and at work. They may lose things, they may lose track of time. And so having supports in their life can help them with this area of weakness. And there's also a side of a high I that they bring in a lot of life and a lot of fun to things. And so if that's too much, too far for them, they may not want to do things that aren't fun. And that's where making things into a game or some kind of reward can be a great motivational tool for the high I. This person who can become unorganized or distracted may end up spending time doing things and kind of get lost in things like talking or texting or doing things other than getting the things done. So this person does better if they make a list and follow through and have that list to kind of focus on to help them get through as well. This person who has a sincere open heart to the world and loves the world can become gullible or taken advantage of because of they see the world favorably. They don't necessarily assume that people are going to be dishonest or not trustworthy. There is true optimism and true love for people and love for the world and energy and life. And if this isn't, I don't know, so to speak, tempered, then, like I said, they can become gullible and taken advantage of. So those are some areas of weakness for the high I to work on. Well, one of my stronger quadrants that comes out for me is this area of the high I. I'm thinking of ideas and different things, and I'll tell you what, it's been seeing and interacting with other people where I realize how different I am. For example, when my husband and I are first married, and he has his closet and his clothes put in his closet, and they're like organized. They're organized by, these are shirts, these are pants. And I was like, oh my gosh, what a beautiful closet. It had never occurred to me to put things in order like that. And so that was very cool to learn. I watched people I worked with who'd put their stuff away before the end of the day at work, and they'd organize their desk a little bit before they left. And, I didn't know it, but my desk always looks like a tornado hit the paperwork or something. So I did not know that. And and I was like, oh gosh, and like opened my eyes to, oh wow. I mean, I would know where things are. I mean, in that little pile, there's just valuable stuff going on. I honestly, but anyway, so to see these desks that are really organized and like there's just a little bit on the desk and papers just all stacked in a row, and that was like another difference for me to see in the sense of organizational. And then, okay, sometimes when you hang around people that are your same personality style, you can end up seeing more of yourself and not realize, okay, oh my gosh, that's what I'm doing exactly. But I have some very dear people to me that when I hang around them, like I'm like, oh, aren't we going now? No, I'm doing this now. And in other words, they can get lost, kind of lost in their phone, lost in the moment, lost in time and space. And I just love these people. We have so much fun together, no doubt about it. But being around them helped me to realize, oh my gosh, I do that too. And it probably drives my husband nuts. But anyway, that's just some little stories about being an I. And if you found any value in this or would like to comment, I'd like to hear from you in the comments below. So you have a great day, and let's keep moving on.